he's never flown again. One of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. If it's the last thing I do, intergalactic mystery. He never knew the sun could rise and fall. I know you're looking for me, and I know you're looking for you, and I know I'm looking for us. Somebody said I was never meant to be. I'm looking in the mirror and I think I can see you. One of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. If it's the last thing I do. And he said, all I wanna do is save the day. And I can do it if you look the other way. Because all I wanna do is save the day. And I can do it if you look the other way. Because all I wanna do is save the day. And I can do it if you look the other way.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? So, as you guys may know, last night we almost got to the end of the game, but the game crashed, and I didn't know that the game did not autosave, so that was a fail. But I did play all the way through up to right. I think I'm on the part right before it crashed. So we're gonna see if it crashes, if I need to look something up to make it not crash, whatever I need to do. So let's just go to the normal scene, and then we're gonna start the game up. I will say though, overall, I have enjoyed this game. Oh, that was just not a pleasant sound. Come on, hold on. Do I have to do this every time? Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. Hello. Pop up on the screen. Please and thank you. Thank you. Hi, Glitch. How you doing? Oh, I don't have my chat up on the screen. How you doing, Glitch? How was your stream? How was your Dead by Daylight stream earlier? I didn't really get to watch it, but I did get to see that you were in fact streaming. I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully people weren't too sweaty tonight. Watson got a Glock.
A wig. This will come in handy.
It was cool. That's good. See, this is why I get messed up because he teleports over here, messes me up. You're gonna do Nikki or a horror game, you're like, not in the mood. Gotcha. It be like that sometimes, if I'm being honest. Come on, pop back up. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, like, that's kind of my thing about streaming. Like, I feel like if I'm recording a video, I can always record a video whenever I feel like it. And y'all see it when it's posted. I'll always have it in the backlog. But when I stream, it's like it's weird because you have to get on. Well, you don't have to. We don't have to do anything. But you would essentially get on and you kind of sitting here like, I don't even feel like doing this right now. So it's weird. It's difficult. You really have to plan ahead, like plan out your whole day when you have to stream.
So, as for one of the murders, we have no witnesses whatsoever. As for the three other, we have at least one person who claims to have seen the victims talking to a man a few minutes before their death. Do you remember whom these would be, Watson?
Okay. And to anyone who streams, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just like, ugh. Oh, and we have to redo that part that I hated last night. Oh my God. Like, I really hated doing this last night. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, see, Glitch gets it. It's just like right before you hit the start stream button, you're like, I don't feel like doing this. Like, it's not even the getting on stream part you don't feel like doing. It's like, I don't feel like doing what I was planning to do on stream. And I don't know, it's just like, it's weird because you're choosing to do this. So you kind of have this feeling of like, well, this was my choice to do this. Why can't I just get on here and do this? I don't know. It's a weird mind thing. I didn't get all the hats. Like, it's a really weird mind thing. You kind of feel bad. you're like, oh, well, I mean, like, all I'm doing is sitting on a computer and either playing a game or watching a video or doing something. But now all of a sudden I don't feel like doing it. Like, am I just really lazy? Which, and then you know you're not lazy. Because you've probably just been at work all day. So you're like, no, it's definitely I'm not lazy. And you're like, do I not have the passion? And you know that's not it either. You're just like, I just really don't feel like doing this. And this is not a job. So it's like, I don't. Because you know, when you go to work and you really don't want to go to work, y'all know what I'm talking about. You go to work and you really don't want to be at work that day. It shows. You're just like, oh my God. Like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Just come in, buy something, and get out. But you don't want to exude that type of energy on stream because it's like, that's just rude. Where is this other hat? Maybe it's like on the floor. Chill, you don't want to. Like I said, it's a very weird position. Oh, there it is. The lighting is killing me. I'm like, what is going on with this lighting? And I will say, I do believe, hold on, let me, okay, that's the second one. I can better understand a lot of those streamers who they just kind of play like the same game, like online games, how they can kind of better kind of just push through it because you're kind of doing the same thing. So that's very repetitive, but you know what to expect. You don't have to like maybe switch up your whole attitude towards what you're playing. For example, playing this versus playing something like Tekken, it's two completely different sides of the mind. So they call for different moods. Whereas if you're constantly putting yourself in the same mood, it becomes a force of habit, like going to a job.
Bravo, Watson. There are our three witnesses. As for young PC Smith's account, he must have been mistaken about this person's real height. It is only an inch or two after all, and we can attribute the same height as the other two. Now, Watson, let's see in what ways these statements differ and how the witnesses could have been mistaken. Let's look at these wigs and moustaches. Let's start by taking the first Joseph's testimony, who saw the man head-on in a well-lit spot and in which he noted fair hair. Now, let's consider the same person, but in the lighting and angle of the other two witnesses, in the darkness of night, with poor artificial lighting from above. Put out the light, Watson.
Put out the light, Watson.
Thus, poor lighting and a backlit subject can affect our perception of shades and colours. The wigs from Abraham's mannequin took on the same colour as the other two. The three testimonies, therefore, don't contradict one another, and we can apply the same facial hair to all three mannequins. Turn on the light, Watson.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Well done, Watson. With regards to the murderer's hair, the three witnesses should agree on Abraham's testimony. As Joseph is the only one who saw our man in full light, his hair must therefore be fair. You see, Watson, it is hard to draw objective conclusions when one is an eyewitness to an event. This leads us to reconsider the various statements regarding the supposed age of the man. Even if you are face to face with someone in full light and for a period of several hours, to what extent can you determine their exact age? And even more so if you observe them for only a few seconds and or from behind. We must allow some flexibility when considering our witnesses' statements, but always scientific flexibility.
Like, this part is very understandable because it's very hard to judge people's age, especially, I would say today it's even harder because folks be looking young. You eat right and live right.
Excellent. Now on to the next step. There we are. Magnificent. There we are. Magnificent.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Now that we have fully considered the witness accounts, let's see to what extent they agree. If we apply the range of error for each of our dummies, we can deduce the age of our murderer as precisely as possible.
Oops.
Perfect, Watson. Within a margin of 1 year, Watson, the age of our murderer is 33 years.
But the man described by Smith was dressed respectably, whereas the other two were poorly dressed.
Indeed, but Whitechapel's respectively could quite easily describe the Sunday bests. Now, let's place ourselves, but...
We did this yesterday, so we can skip around. It's fine.
Go back home or to a safe location, change his clothes and leave again in search of another victim.
It's the only possible
What a...
And
Even if it is just a man...
your...
Like I said, we did this last night. Wait, where is it? Map. Are you the map?
I am in need of something.
No, we still need something else. But I will say today at work was incredibly annoying because I really thought the hellmouth was about to bust wide open from under the store. And then that turned out not to be what was going on. Now, are you serious right now?
First of all, let's place our 4 murders on this map, as well as the spot where the graffito appeared and the piece of apron was dropped.
La la la. This is so bad. Like, if you really look at these images, they are horrifying.
Perfect, Watson. Let's connect each crime scene to the one out of the others that is the furthest.
Oh.
You see, Watson, the murders aren't grouped together, but seem to be spread out like cardinal points around a central zone.
So,
Let's focus on the night of the double murder. Remember, Watson, it took us 20 minutes to get from Dutfield's Yards to Mitre Square. Let's draw a line from one to the other.
See, this is crazy. Why would I draw a line again? I literally just did that.
Perfect. We didn't make... Let's suppose the killer left... To do this, let's draw an... There we are, Watson. Our killer... Yes, we must consider the fact that... Our killer must surely live in some... There we are, Watson. It is...
what a coward.
If we recall the observations made on the victims and the parts that were mutilated or damaged, we can ascertain that our killer... And yet, I believe...
Holmes, an idea just to...
He will...
But how?
In all... We...
And this...
When we first spoke about...
Okay, where we go?
I have no reason to go that way.
Child, I forgot where he said we need to go.
Nothing of interest here. I have no reason to... Ah, bullying is there. It won't hurt just this once.
Okay, so we are going to like continuously save.
Hello, Miss...
What tip?
I'm show bullying something to make him believe...
What do you...
I'm not winding
Because like
you
I
up.
said, if you were here for part 3, you already saw this.
The dossiers are full...
Oops. Oopsie poopsie.
These envelopes contain dispatches of police and judicial cases. Now, I need to open them discreetly. I must try to unglue the openings. Water. There, that will provide me with steam. Open, and it looks like I'm in luck. This envelope contains precious information. The information excludes the murder of the first woman, Miss Smith. Jack the Ripper can't be the author of that crime. On the other hand, there are enough similarities to suggest he may be the killer of Martha
Hi,
Brown.
Kevin. How you
I must go to the
doing?
pet shop. I must go to the pet shop. I must go to the pet shop. Closed until further notice.
Beep beep.
It's so creepy the way he
evening.
says
Oh.
BB.
Do you know I'm Mr. Solomon of...
No.
When was this? Is something wrong? Her face.
So I think I enjoy aesthetically more playing this
What
as a
illness was it?
more of a point and click instead of a first
go and see
person
Dr.
walk
Gibbons.
around. But I think just for the ease of the stream, I'm playing it mainly in the
Let's
first
go and see
person
Dr. Gibbons.
walk around. I did not mean to go there. I meant to go here.
Let's go and see Dr. Gibbons. Hello, Doctor. Do you remember me? I'm Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson's friend.
Oh, yes. Excuse the mess, but I am doing a bit of tidying.
I have come to see you about...
Like I said, if you were here last night.
Actually, I was hoping...
Some,
Oops, I did not
was
mean to
hoping...
click that again. If you were here last
Emaciation of the
night,
face.
you will see
Yeah.
the end. Jump scare.
Let's go to the cobbler's.
Oh my god. That gets me every time.
Let's go to the cobbler's. Hello, Mr. Solomonovich.
Ah, Mr.
I heard your cousin Abraham had... Ah,
Some
I did.
does.
This is all very
But
I'd be... Very well. We may meet...
you're
I've paced up and down Whitechapel enough. I should return to Baker Street in order to reflect on the new facts that I have discovered.
Hello, Holmes.
Good day, Watson.
Listen, Holmes, I know I should have got here sooner to give you a report on my research, but this case has led me to neglect...
Excellent.
Really?
Listen.
Have you ever seen the Sherlock parody Sherlock Holmes? It's a gay adult film. I have not. Oh, hi, Ty. I completely missed your comment. How are you doing?
Nothing of interest here.
Or what did he want me to do? Y'all see I'm trying to breeze through this.
We must place the murder of Martha Tabram in George Yard on the map. Well, I discovered the case of... We must place the murder of...
So she go right here.
That is where Martha Tabram's murder took place. There's no point going there. I already have all the information we need on that matter. You see, this murder...
And the... Watch it.
Tabram's murder
Doing
took
okay,
place
trying
in
to
an
enjoy
area
your
where
shortened
Anne-
weekend. Oh, not a shortened
My
weekend.
dear Watson, that's why we need...
What shall we...
As the...
At last, a long day's work done. How are you doing, Holmes?
Fine, Watson, just fine.
I suppose you still haven't heard any news from Whitechapel.
No, Watson.
It's been almost a month now. Who knows? Our killer may have brought justice upon himself, overcome by remorse and ignominy for his actions.
Not a chance, Watson.
You haven't done anything about the...
With
Who's that?
Come on, let's get to the point. Now, even though this scene was crazy, we're gonna skip it because we already saw it, but this scene was crazy.
He is here.
Regarding...
Yes.
Absolutely. Watson.
Don't move a muscle or I shoot.
Who? But What is going on?
Bravo, Watson. I take back everything I ever said.
Like, we're going to skip through this because we saw it yesterday.
You
If you want to
My
see
pistol.
it, watch yesterday's stream.
Listen, lads, when Tumblety leaves here, follow him discreetly.
Understood, Captain.
At least you finished Doom and tried to get
You
through
are
the fourth
already
episode.
ready,
Oh,
Holmes.
okay.
What is going on?
I have been waiting for you for at least an hour, Watson. It would appear
Yeah, I
that
wish
the
I
new
could catch
drama has
everybody's
unfolded.
streams.
The
I'd be feeling
youngsters
so
came to give me this
bad.
address, but I have some
Yeah, I
doubt
gotta
as
go
to
back
the
and watch
actual
your Twitch
location we are going
streams.
to. Let's try anyway. At worst, we may come across the Baker Street irregulars.
How'd you use
to put
cheats
us
of the
in
fourth
right
episode because of how
direction.
brutal it is? I'm sure. Oh, some of them old boomer shooters, I swear.
We are lost, Holmes.
No, we're not, Watson. We are heading for the very street I'd hoped for, but as I wasn't sure it was this one, I've made a few big detours in order to find the right one. I'll know it when I see the name.
Why, of course, Holmes. Why didn't I think of that? The great Sherlock Holmes can't...
Is this? Okay, hold on. I think we might be caught up. Only took 30 minutes. I know that sounded sarcastic, but really, I was out. Only 30 minutes.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Oh, look at Watson run. It's so cute.
How are you, my friend? Are you not feeling well?
No,
My friend is a doctor. He can take care of you.
don't go there. He came here and he...
Now, Watson, take care of him.
Miller's Court. What the hell is going on here? Okay, so yeah, we're caught up. All is good.
Nothing of interest here. I have no reason to go that way.
Well, Holmes, where are we going? Because there is no... Oh. The hell?
My God!
What happened?
Can't talk. Wait for the coppers. Are they coming? My eyes are crying.
No.
Go find them too, mister. I'll stay here and keep an eye out. Go!
No, I must await my friend. Ah, here he is.
Watson, are you there? How are you?
Fine, Holmes. And you? What happened?
Hello, sir. Where are we, Watson?
In Whitechapel, Holmes. This must be Dorset Street. You don't seem very well. Do you need something?
Indeed, Watson. Some clay, a great big piece of clay. I would ask for some wine, too, but as you know, I taste nothing but melodrama.
What is over there?
A trip from which you will never return, Watson. Trust me, don't go there.
A trip? Behind this door? In this room?
It's not strictly a door, it's more of a portal, a threshold, and what lies behind it is not the mortal realm, Watson. It is a place beyond time and space, the gift of a frantic artist who made use of his talent in order to grant us access to his world, Watson. Beyond that threshold is an abyss. Hell.
Oh my God.
The police won't take long to arrive, and the last thing I want is to waste precious time on them. Could you lead me out of this area and take me home?
I think Sherlock is having a bit of a psychotic break.
I have nothing to ask. Let's go to Baker Street.
So I think that's Sherlock's way of saying, I have been traumatized. I need you to take me home, please.
You should come and eat, Holmes. Mrs. Hudson has worked wonders. The joint has been cooked medium rare. If only you would tell me what was in the courtyard.
The answer, Watson.
The answer, Holmes?
Yes, the answer to a question that you asked me a few weeks ago.
And how the devil can the answer to a question I asked you be found in that courtyard? And what question are you referring to, Holmes?
How you
are
go drink and
about
talk at the
reaching
same
height of
time?
horror by taking another victim, Watson. Did I not tell you that I wanted to avoid melodrama?
Do you mean to say that...
Yes, that's what was in that room. You helped towards the colour. All that's missing is the odour, but I shall let that pass. The mutilations almost all resulted in large removals of flesh. My photographic memory noted them all in great detail, the shape, size and location, and thanks to the softness of this clay and your medical knowledge, I believe we can attempt to determine what is missing from this lady.
Don't you think we should wait for the medical examiner's opinion?
Surely not, Watson. This massacre has gone on long enough. I can assure you that I will do everything in my power to get our hands on Jack the Ripper before this night is out.
Let's save. That was crazy. So we are gonna get this man. He is insane.
Holmes, I feel a bit unwell.
I thought Watson was poisoned too. I was like, what the hell?
Watson, we shall reconstruct the body of this poor woman and inspect it in detail as well. Your help as a medical man will be invaluable.
Holmes, I feel a bit unwell.
Well, I understand. I will manage on my own. Her throat was slit just like the others. The wound is particularly deep.
My God. And he cut her breasts. Oh.
There were incisions in the rib cage, as if to inspect the lungs. The liver was neatly removed.
That's one of her breasts. Oh my God. That's her
Organ is
uterus.
missing, apparently. I must specify which organ this is on my list.
No, Watson wasn't poisoned.
There we are, Watson. We have examined everything. The heart is the only thing missing. 2 uteri, a kidney, and now a heart. He had all the time he wanted in which to disfigure her, cut her up like a piece of meat, and yet took nothing but the heart. What do you think of that, Watson? Watson?
Is he pregnant?
I dread to think how you'd react if you saw a corpse. I'm returning to Whitechapel, Watson, to Isaac's. If the heart tells you to come with me, if the heart tells you, a little wordplay there. Let's go to the cobbler's.
Watson's throwing up at that. That made him just like, ugh. He couldn't take looking at that.
Let's go to the cobbler's.
Yeah, the brutality was too much for him. He just was like, oh, yeah.
Let's go to the cobbler's.
Because that woman was like destroyed.
Beep. Evening, Mr. Holmes.
Good evening, Hardyman. Has Abraham Solomonovich still not reopened his shop?
No, not that I know of.
Have you heard anything about the latest murder?
Certainly there is talk of nothing else. Poor girl. I hope they catch the bastard who did it.
Who do you think that could be?
A madman, that's for sure. Everyone in the area is pinning it on a Jew. But I don't believe that for a second.
Why?
Because Jews don't like blood, you see. They're not allowed to eat it, and they have to drain the meat before cooking it. It's true that they eat animals, but they are fanatical about all kinds of silly things. I don't know much about their rituals and all, but I know that a Jewish butcher can't just do whatever he pleases with his knife. He has strict kosher rules to follow.
You seem to be very well informed.
Well, I buy my meat from them too. My clients don't care whether the meat comes from Jews or not. Cats eat it regardless. And let me tell you, I'd go as far as to say that I may even have more faith in a Jew, because even if they don't eat all the offals, a Jew inspects them to see if the animal was in good health. Lungs, for the most part, and as they make up most of my cat's meat, you can see the connection, right?
Jews are allowed to eat offals?
Yes. They eat calf.
You gotta
kidneys
rewatch
after-
part 1.
How
Hey,
big is that?
Dustin, how you
Calf kidney?
doing?
Ah, well, that depends if
Yeah,
it's
we're at
fresh
the- I
or
think
if
we're
it's
at the
been
very end.
marinated in brine or cooked.
When fresh, are they as big as a human kidney?
They would be, yes.
You know, Mr. Hardyman, it's lucky for both of us that the murder that took place
I'm glad
in
you
the Mother's
popped in,
Courtyard
Justin.
was only the
I mean,
Whitechapel
Dustin,
killer's
not Justin.
third. Had it been the first, I wouldn't be thanking you as I'm doing now for all of this important information. Goodbye and take care.
If you say so. Right, farewell, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go to the cobbler's. Good evening, Mr. Solomonovich.
Evening, Mr. Holmes. If you've come about the business of my cousin, I hate to say...
Before you respond to my request, I must ask you to answer this question of the utmost importance. What offals are Jews allowed to eat?
Well, the same as you.
Kidney, heart, liver?
Yes.
How are they prepared?
Kidneys are boiled, heart is often finely sliced and cooked on a skewer, and liver is always grilled.
These offals, do they come from cattle?
Yes, beef or veal.
And eating non-kosher food would be a grave affair for a Jew, isn't that right?
Yes, it would be very serious. But what are you getting at?
If I were to tell you what I'm thinking, Mr. Solomonovich, you would pull out your own eardrums to not hear the end of my sentence. It goes against the beliefs of hundreds of members of your community, and for some, perhaps even worse. I will ask you one last time before involving the authorities, who I assure you will be far less discreet than myself. Do you know who the second Joseph is, the Aldgate butcher, who your cousin knows from the Imperial Club?
His name is Joseph Chaim Levy, but I don't know where he lives. I know nothing about him, other than he's a member of the Imperial Club on Duke Street.
That street is after Church Passage, coming from Mitre Square. Am I right?
That's it.
Thank you. You have been an enormous help to both of us. Now, listen carefully. I need you to find 4 or 5 strong men among the members of your family who you trust wholeheartedly, and to wait here with them until my arrival, or you receive a message from me. Is that clear?
But if you will tell me...
Later, Mr. Solomonovich. Later. Let's go to the Imperial Club. Ah, there's the Imperial Club. Let's see if I can find Joseph Chaim Levy. Hello, sir.
Hello. Can I help you, sir?
Indeed, I have an urgent message for Mr. Joseph Levy, the Aldgate butcher.
I regret, sir, but Mr. Levy is not at the club at present. You can wait for him if you wish.
I thank you. Do you know where I can find him? His home address, perhaps? It is a very urgent matter.
I am sorry, sir, but we do not give out information regarding the club members to people outside the group.
I understand. I must find a way to enter the Imperial Club without having to go through the entrance hall. Judging by the sound of voices and applause, there is a meeting going on at this very moment. I'll have to be very cautious.
Pardon me, sir, but the club is only open to members.
I must find a way to enter the Imperial Club without having to go through the entrance hall. This may come in handy. Cole, it's a service door and firmly locked. There must be a stockroom in the cellar beneath this room. There is a cellar window behind this barrel, which is preventing me from passing. If I can just get into the coal cellar, I shall be in the place. This barrel is on a wooden pallet, but it is too heavy to be moved. I will need a pivot. There we are. My pivot is in place. Now, let's find something to tip over this barrel. I should be able to make it tip over.
Good job.
Closed. The cellar window is locked from the inside by a simple iron hook. Let's go. Good. Let's try to find the exit that leads to the club. This may come in handy.
Look at me just taking step. Oh.
Empty tin cans.
Wait, what's over here?
Closed.
Okay, so yeah, this is the right way to go.
The kitchen. It's closed, and besides, I won't find what I'm looking for in there. No, that's not a good idea. The watchman is still there. I must find a way to get him to leave his post. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is kept. No, that's not such a good idea. There's a meeting taking place. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is kept. Let's hope that it really is the key to this door. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is kept. This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for is probably inside. I need something. A page from an old Yiddish-English dictionary. Court's proceedings. Curious. Some square metal tokens. Curious. There is a document. There must have been litigation between Joseph Hyam Levy and Jacob Levy. I need something. This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for is probably inside. The lock on this chest is very sophisticated. Let's see.
Ooh, lordy, lordy, lord.
Elementary. I need something. These documents contain some words in Yiddish, which reads from right to left. Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Profession self-employed butcher at 1 Hutchison Street.
Here we are. I have the address of this Joseph Chaim Levy, 36 Middlesex Street. Now, let's try to get out of here without being seen. This may come in handy.
What, am I going to crack somebody over the head with it?
I can't get out through the window. It's blocked and appears to be reinforced. I'll have to find another way out. The kitchen. It's...
Can we just go out the way we came?
Blast! My exit has been sealed off. The barrel was replaced. I'll have to find another way. Closed. I need something. I need something. I need something.
What the hell are we doing?
I need something. I need something. I need something.
Hold on.
Now let's quickly hide in administration.
Run. I've been moving a lot faster than that.
Let's visit Joseph Levy at 36 Middlesex Street.
I would have been sprinting. Okay.
Here I am in Middlesex Street. Let's find number 36.
Like sprinting. Like this. 35, 37. There's 36 on this side.
Hello, sir. What do you want?
Hello, Ma'am. I would like to speak with Mr. Levy. Do you know if he's in?
I am Mrs. Levy, his wife. He's not arrived yet.
Do you know when he'll be in?
No idea. You know, he works at the butcher's and helps at the slaughterhouse. It often happens that he doesn't come in until early morning and then leaves right away.
Well, listen. As soon as your husband Joseph returns, tell him that...
My husband isn't called Joseph.
You aren't the wife of Joseph Hyam Levy?
No, of course not. I'm the wife of Jacob Levy. Mr. Hyam Levy used to live here with his parents, but he moved.
Mommy, who's the man that you are talking to?
But this poor child has syphilis. He carries the mark on his face.
Leave us, children. Go back inside with your brothers and sisters.
Yes, Mother.
As I was saying, Mr. Hyam Levy doesn't live here. He works in a butcher's near Aldgate, but I don't know exactly where. But if you find him, he will surely live next door. Butchers always live near their work.
Could you possibly give him a message on my behalf?
I don't see him often, and, well, even though we know him, we aren't on friendly terms, you see?
Is he bothering you, Mommy?
No, Simon, not at all.
That's a handsome boy you have. It's strange that he has light hair.
He takes after his father. Strong, with light hair.
Wait, he sounds familiar to me. A man of about 50 years old, very big, at least 6 feet tall, and left-handed, correct?
You are mistaken yet again. My husband is only 32 years old, no taller than 5'3", and he's right-handed.
Oh.
Obviously, there are many Levys in the area. I will leave you, and I pray that you will excuse the disturbance. Perhaps we will have the pleasure of meeting again. Farewell, Ma'am.
Goodbye, sir.
Girl, I think your husband's the killer.
Daddy!
I must return to Baker Street. Let's go to Baker Street. Well, Watson, not looking so good.
Whose fault is that, Holmes? If you hadn't shown me your masterpiece in clay.
Some actions have much larger repercussions than would be assumed at first glance. Listen, Watson, in a few minutes I will leave Baker Street in order to meet Jack the Ripper and put an end to his crimes. Beforehand, I want to go over all our discoveries to assure myself that everything is clear.
Jack the Ripper? You know the identity of Jack the Ripper?
Without a shadow of a doubt, Watson, and I assure you that we are in possession of all the elements required to determine who Jack the Ripper is. Would you like to do this work with me? Well, we are still missing certain information in order to finish this investigation, Watson.
Divert the attention. Whitechapel killer perceived the same way. The same man. Same man. Has great physical force. Definitely killed all these people. Is or was a butcher. Killer kept going. No. Wanted to verify the health. Victims' organs when he could. Yeah, he took their organs out when he could. Was setting up a ritual around. No, not a ritual. No. Was looking for money or objects of value. Oh, my phone scared the bejeebus out of me. The killer, no. He's poor. He's right-handed. He has a score to settle with the Jewish community. He definitely does. He wanted to give his last victims the appearance of syphilis. I believe that. Mm-hmm. He was confronted with syphilis.
Watson. Let's determine who Jack the Ripper is, Watson.
Okay. The final countdown.
Thus, we have 5 suspects. Let's add the elements that correspond to each of them.
Okay. Oop. Okay, they're all right-handed. No. Hmm. It's him.
And there you go, Watson. Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper.
Fantastic, Holmes. And terrifying. But some aspects of this case are still unclear, at least for me.
For example, Watson?
Why does the man only kill prostitutes?
The man kills prostitutes because he blames them for the misery of his life. He must have frequented them assiduously, and during these nocturnal visits, he contracted syphilis, which he passed on to his spouse, and via her, at least one of his children. He is an angry man in despair following a mistake that cannot be fixed.
Why does he only kill such miserable prostitutes?
He never had the means to afford prostitutes of higher standing than Nichols, Chapman, and the others. At one point in his life, he was forced to steal to make ends meet. This indiscretion cost him dearly. He was imprisoned and exiled from his community. He had frequented low-class prostitutes. Thus, it was they who infected him, and they who must pay.
But why did he remove the organs?
To take vengeance on his own community, which rejected him and had more success than he. He is a man who bore the burden of a sinister reputation, that of a thief and a madman, because of his internment. So he took his vengeance in the most cowardly and horrific manner imaginable. He rubbed his knife on the uterus of a sick prostitute before using it. He passed Edow's kidney off as a veal kidney.
Why did he disfigure the faces of the last two victims?
Revenge yet again, Watson. This is what you did to my child. You will suffer the same fate.
And the piece of apron and the message at Goulston Street?
The only reason to have placed the piece of apron incriminating the message and attracting attention towards himself is that the people that Levy holds responsible for his arrest live in this building. The butcher's where he committed the theft is found in Goulston Street, and the majority of the butchers who denounced him surely live close to their workplaces.
But finally, Holmes, why didn't his wife or anyone else notice anything?
His wife has many children and must be very busy. The man is a butcher, which must facilitate things when one is questioned by the police in the street and must justify the bloodstains on oneself. Furthermore, butchers often work during the night as the meat must be sold fresh each morning. His nocturnal absences were easily justifiable. Finally, he works in the butchers or slaughterhouses. Nothing could be more simple than slipping a kidney in here and using a knife oiled with human blood there.
This story is frightful, Holmes.
Indeed, Watson. Lies, infidelity, venereal disease, murder, mutilation, and finally cannibalism. A complete anthology of what humans at their most vile are capable.
Let's go at once to Whitechapel and put this madman where he can do no more harm, Holmes.
Let's, Watson.
I do believe we are not alone. I hope these men won't prevent us from passing.
Me? No. But you, yes, Watson. Your journey ends here tonight.
Pardon?
You are sometimes a little hot-headed. And moreover, Mr. Solomonovich has a few things to tell you. I won't be long.
You can come in, Mr. Holmes. He's waiting for you inside. Everything was organized according to your instructions. I don't know how to thank you.
Later. Dr. Watson is awaiting an explanation from you.
Uh-oh. Oh. What the? Oh my God. Yes, Kevin, this is very creepy.
Hello, Watson.
Holmes, have you the slightest idea what you are doing?
I think so, Watson.
Leaving this bloodthirsty pervert at liberty and hiding his existence from the London police? What folly!
Certainly, the police will never find their man, but with so many men deployed, this affair will indirectly have a benevolent effect on the crime in the vicinity.
But Holmes, wait! Justice hasn't been served, and we are accomplices to the fact.
Justice? But I don't serve justice, Watson. I serve truth. And incidentally, I serve my country, and I don't think that I have ever served it better than today. Imagine if after months of terror and a murder as abominable as that of Miller's Court, we deliver to the English people a man of the Jewish faith, a journeyman and head of family as the guilty party. A man who forced members of his own people to eat human flesh. All of this contained tension would have exploded in a myriad of anti-Semitic acts which would have thrown Whitechapel into a rage of fire and blood. And this man's family, who are completely innocent and have suffered more than their lot, would have been the first in the line of sight. Should we condemn an entire people to shame and promise them 1,000 wounds because one of their members committed an unmentionable crime? Neither I nor you have the right to do so. Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper, is now in the hands of his own people. I have complete faith in Mr. Solomovich and the members of his community who, I remind you, courageously helped us. They took great risks and acted with the most salutary discretion. And, oh yes, it is understood that you cannot chronicle this investigation. It would be best to invent a story that takes us far from London during the somber period, in pursuit of, let's see, something challenging. A ghostly dog that glows in the night.
Don't be ridiculous, Holmes. But what will happen now? The police will endure a serious setback and a real loss of credibility. And this man?
Well, a few months after the murders have ceased, the police commission, finding themselves at an impasse, will come up with a story to tell, and everyone will vow that they know the secret identity of the killer without having the right to reveal it. As for Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper, he will be imprisoned by his own people. He will pace like a lion in its cage until the end of his days, haunted by his crimes and his insatiable vengeance, until finally the disease which drove him to kill those poor women will finish its work and make him its final victim.
The murder of Mary Jane Kelly was Jack the Ripper's last crime. Jacob Levy died of a general paralysis caused by syphilis in the same year the police Stalled away case for good without explanation. For the general public, the mystery remained unsolved. Jack the Ripper's shadow roams forever in Whitechapel's alleys. And that was Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. That was that got real spooky at the end. Like, that got real spooky at the end. That was very interesting. Watson was like, "What? You're not gonna throw him to the cops?" Sherlock Holmes is like, "And well, that's one way to deal with a killer, right, Kevin?" Holmes is like, "If we throw him to the cops, they're gonna make an example out of him, and it'll be a whole anti-Semitic blowout going on. We're not having that." Whew, that was spooky. I want to play one of the newer games. Like, I might play another one of the older ones first. Then I really want to play one of the newer ones, like the remake ones where he's going up against Cthulhu. I feel like that'd be really fun. What else was I gonna say? Oh, in the poll last night, it was quite the tale, Kevin. In the poll last night, Sherlock Holmes won over Nancy Drew. So I'll still be playing Nancy Drew, or how about this, Bolin will still be playing Nancy Drew, obviously. But Sherlock Holmes has definitely been added to the roster. For sure, for sure. There's a lot of people worked on this game. That was crazy. Man, just imagine if it didn't crash last night. We would have finished it last night. Whatever. So let's go back to just chatting. That's why I started so late, because I knew I wasn't going to be on long. I knew it was not going to take me long to like finish the rest of the game. Well, let's uninstall it. I'll free up some space on my old computer. I heard that's not even one of the better games. I heard that's like one of the more just good games. Like, that was good. But I've heard a lot of the other ones are way better. What other Sherlock Holmes games do we have on here? Got The Awakened. A lot of, what is The Awakened? Like, it's got all kinds of stuff. Chapter 1, M for Mystery, Chapter 1. Where he looks younger and more attractive in some of these newer ones. Crimes and Punishment. The Hound of the Baskervilles. That one's 99 cents too right now. Nemesis remastered. Jack the Ripper, that's the one I just played. Secret of the Silver Earring. The original Awaken remaster. I need to see what's going on with the Awaken. That must have been like a classic. Okay, some of these older ones look like those games where it's like, can you find it? Like find it games, you know what I mean? Hidden object, yeah. Some of these older ones look like hidden object games. I'm not really trying to play a hidden object game. What was this? The Awakened. Like, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's the one that got remade. Oh, that looks good. All right, guys. So don't know when we will be back on stream. We're going to be getting back to recording some videos. Gotta make that video on what happened to Velvet React and Noctilucent. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure streams out. Like, I'm trying to figure out not only a schedule, but how we're going to go about it. Because when our new character comes in, we're really going to be like, good night, Kevin. We're really going to be like, so Bolin and the new character, those streams are going to turn into edited videos for other channels down the line. So like, there'll be streams, but then I'm going to open up channels for those characters and cut those videos up and post those as like episodes. So if y'all want to watch shortened videos of like right now, Bolin Bray playing Sherlock Holmes and whatnot, that's coming down the line. So you won't just have to sit through the whole stream. Pajamakin streams are going to stay the same. You know, we're still going to be playing Guy Yi, Hosamo, Fallout. Although Pajamakin's only going to be playing Fallout 4. Bolin is going to be playing Fallout 1 and 2. So we're going to be playing Fallout 1 and 2 in Bolin streams. But yeah, don't know when the next stream is going to be. Keep a lookout on the Discord. And until next time, when I catch you on the Bolin Bray Show.
Flexing on a star so bright it glows. Oily arms gleam like Saturn's ring show. Strike a pose with the meteor in tow. Hunky heroes in the cosmic flow. Galaxy flex in the starlit haze. Pumping iron in the Milky Way. Craze planets spin while we hold our gaze. Muscle men shining in cosmic displays. Bounce off the chiseled chest. Asteroids cheer, they know who's best. Comets trail behind in glittery zest. In the galaxy gym, there's no time to rest. Black holes spin, they can't resist. Muscles ripple like a solar twist. Eclipses pause to watch the gist. Oily stars on the universe's list. Galaxy flex in the starlit haze. Pumping iron in the Milky Way. Crazy planets spin while we hold our gaze. Muscle men shining in cosmic display.